Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
The only candidate to take this free kick.
Nice.
Alright, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing another player review on the community TOTS, and today we'll be doing on MATHEUS PEREIRA. And of course this card looks absolutely fantastic from the EFL Championship, playing for West Brom. Of course they're very unlucky not to go up because of this whole thing that's going on, that all the leagues are getting cancelled. But this MATHEUS PEREIRA looks absolutely amazing and look very, very versatile as well, if I don't say so myself. He got 4-star skills, which is very, very class. 3-star weak foot could be a lot better, but his height good. Work rates, again, with the Julian Brandt, I did say this before, his work rates aren't the best. Medium. I've seen a lot better in the past, but he was also quite expensive. Now, this is where everyone goes crazy. You see 93 pace, absolutely amazing. Then 88 shooting, 90 passing, 92 dribbling, and 82 physicals. Now we're actually going to delve into this card properly. See his shooting, absolutely fantastic, and could be improved. Of course, 88 isn't the best, but at the same time, isn't the worst. And especially for an EFL Championship player, is very, very solid. And then 90 passing, looks absolutely class. Everything is amazing. Long passing could be better. Of course, and especially if you're playing as a cam or centre mid, then you would want that to be a lot better. Then we go to dribbling, fantastic in every single stat, nearly maxed out his dribbling. Physicals, again, absolutely fantastic. See, he's got the flair trait, being Brazilian, long shot taker, a technical dribbler. But let's see how good this card actually is, and is he worth roughly 200k? Now, you can already see there are 2 cons, which hasn't happened in a while. Of course, with the Felipe Anderson, it was only 1. The Brandt was only 1. Simon, only a couple. But we're going to start off with what a goal before we get into any of the pros or cons. An absolutely banger from outside the box. And yes, luckily he was on his strong foot. If he was on his weak foot, that would have went into row Z. But we're going to the first of the pros. That was some knuckleable technique to get in the top left corner. Now, his pace was absolutely amazing as a cam. Felt so good because he felt so agile as well, and also made it so much easier to play him as a centre mid as well. With that much pace, it was so fun. Reminded me of like a young little Hullet, probably better than mid Hullet. Prime Hullet probably not, but mid Hullet seems a lot better. See how he gets past all the defenders and bangs it to the back of the net. So good, and one of my favourite cards in the central mid position I have used in a while. Cam, of course, he didn't seem that good because of his stats are more fitted to his centre mid, but in general he was a really, really good card. Now we're going to go on to his next big stat, is his dribbling, and of course I did mention this before, how good his dribbling was, and it felt exactly how you wanted it to. How it was so easy to get past defenders with this card, and also get past like the midfield area just to get on shots on, like he's doing so many times here. A lot of these clips are from the cam position because these are good clips where he scores goals, not necessarily all the ones where he's winning the back of the ball because that's not as interesting. But you can see that I prefer him as a centre mid because he's just that good. But there, he wins the ball back as a cam, gets past the defender, good shot, but keeper saves it. And 4-star skills was quite useful to just do those quick little, like I did lose a step over this card. I know that's not a 4-star skill, but really, really useful. Just have that agility, little bit of a tiki-taka football we'd be playing with this card, just how agile he is. And also how there, heal 4-star skill, that was really, really important with this card. Now, short passing was another pro of his, just because how it was quite easy with a tiki-taka play, passing off to maybe Felipe Anderson, Marcelo, David Luiz. I used quite a Brazil squad to fit this guy in, so which is quite hard because the EFL Championship maybe don't have the best of players to link him to. But in general, this Pereira was really, really good as a central mid anyway. Now, short passing though, I did mention how good it was because just tiki-taka play. And our curve was a very, very important one as a central mid. Playing as a central mid, you need good passing in general, and his curve, absolutely fantastic. You see there, unlucky not to score there, but if you saw the first goal with him, which was the top right banger outside the book, then you could just see how important his curve was to this player to make his shooting as good and his passing to be even better. Now, shooting, I did mention how good it was. Maybe not as more as a one-on-one with the keeper, but outside the box with the central mid, he reminded me of a big box-to-box player, a bit like a Steven Gerrard, if I don't say myself, and how good he was with outside the box shots, which is quite rare in this day and age of FIFA 20. More tiki-taka, pass it, sweat it, that's what you expect. But this Pereira was very, very good with not doing stuff like that. Now, starting with one of the biggest cons with this card was a 3-star weak foot, which you had to be so careful with, where he had to get it on his stronger foot, or else it was pointless even trying to shoot with him or pass with him. I did mention this before the video even started, like the clip started, but I do believe that if he did have 4-star weak foot, even if 5-star weak foot would have made him the best card in the game, in my opinion, that I've used. But 3-star weak foot just makes him a bit unusable as a cam, because how important the 5-star weak foot or 4-star weak foot is. 3-star definitely too low. I said it with the Julian Brandt that I wish he had 5-star weak foot, and someone have 3-star weak foot is absolutely horrible. Even though his shooting is absolutely amazing and how great that goal was there, but I wish he had better. And I did mention long shot, long passing. Now, but this is my overall ratings. I give him an 8, and you might be thinking, but you rated him so highly. But I rated him as a central mid, which I didn't show you all the clips on, and I would have maybe given him a 8.59 as a central mid, but a lot of your clips were as him playing as a cam. Him playing as a cam is an 8 rated. I didn't feel like it was absolutely amazing, but at the same time, he was definitely usable. But it matters how you're going to fit him into a team. You're going to get icons, which a lot of people do have because of icon swaps, or you're going to get like links with the Neymars, the Fabinhos, you know, go like that. Now, value for coins, I've given it a 9, which I thought for a mid-tier card, this is one of the best mid-tier cards I've ever used, except from that Brandt. How solid he was, and also a really fun one because you get so many good clips with him for outside the box shots. Now, chem styles, I put a sniper on him, just so if you're playing with a cam, sniper very useful to improve that shooting. And key pros, his shooting from outside the box, and also dribbling, how agile he was to get the shots off. Anyway, these have been my ratings of this Matheus Pereira card. I thought he's an absolutely corker of a player, really solid, and also really enjoyed playing with him, which was just a big thing. But can you get links with him? Probably not. Anyway, that'll be all from me. Peace.